Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video by UmbrasDarkness. In today's video, you guys, we're gonna be doing an account update and a Discord discussion. Sorry if that's not really for you guys, but 2 weeks of Lost Island content needs something to break it up. Also, sorry that we haven't had a video in a couple of days. My dad had to put down his dog over the weekend, so I just needed a couple of days to myself. Hope you guys understand. With that, you guys, I do want to say thank you though, because we broke 4,900 subscribers, and that's amazing to me. We're so close to 5,000. That's insane. Thank you guys so much for that. Without any further ado, we're gonna go through my main and then my alt account, and then the NayaCupcake account, of course. So my main account, you guys, is cruising right along inside of Lost Island. As you can see, I'm at 40 nodes. I bought the $10 pack for the weekly, so I am getting like that bonus egg, right? So here, and I am buying the creature remain pack, so that's about what I spend on the game weekly right now for those that are curious. And then I spend $6 on fungus day for the small amount of fungus that there is. And then my evolutions, I'm at 67% for Alliance Carrier Ants hatched. I hopefully will get to like level 12 or 13 of efficient carrier ant healing. Kind of convenient. I always thought this was pretty useless, but now with Lost Island, I'm like pretty happy to be having it. So that's kind of cool. And then for special ants, I do have ghost ant now. Next time the Emperor Scorpion is available, I'll be picking up an Emperor Scorpion. I'm definitely back into this game. I really enjoy it. The community has really helped me out in enjoying this game again. So yeah, my 4 teams for PvP and PvE, I don't swap them around at all. This is my main PvP team. This is my secondary team. This is my 3rd team, and then this is my 4th team. This this team should really be a brown rogue right here, but I wasn't really planning on spending when brown rogue was out last. And honestly, I'm hoping to get a golden crystal. That is, in my opinion, the most insane ant from this Lost Island, especially for carrier. So really hoping to get a golden crystal to replace driver ant with. But these are my 4 teams. One day an Emperor Scorpion will replace this Scorpion, and one day a crab will replace this Atlas Beetle. So those are my goals, my aspirations with the account. Hopefully I don't need a brown rogue here. Hopefully I can get a special ant and a dupe. That'd be really cool to me. I am trying to get 500 activity points a day, so that way I can continue to buy out the shop. And my mutations, of course, because I know people are always curious about that. So we did talk last time about my spending habits changing. They have, as you can see, my sell progress has slowed down. I'm still focusing on attack, as you can see. I'll be doing this one next because both my attacks are up, but I'll be missing that major nuclei for forever. So that's not going to come anytime soon. Genes, as you guys can see, I have 1 startup out of 2 startup, as you can see. Nothing like super impressive. I think I can star up 1 more. I can star up 1 more gene. So I'll be doing attack again because attack is the most important to me, just so I can stay top 50 in groundhog. I don't place like insanely top whatever in groundhog, but I do place top 50, and I want to keep those 5 groundhog fragments a week coming, or every 2 weeks coming in. Germs, I am here. I'm nowhere near a star up here. I need 5 more of these, so maybe by this weekend, since 3v3 is open, but I don't know, man. Probably not. Like, yeah, because if I remember correctly, yeah, this one, I'm out of this one, so I don't really have the an ability to get it since I don't spend on those genetics. So It'll be stuck there until I can get back into the regular duels. So maybe another week or so in order to have enough in order to get there. So whatever. Pretty chill about it. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. That's my main account update. Let's go ahead and hop on over to my alt. All right, so this is my alt account, my farm account. I don't know what you want to call it. It's from the server 7 account. My good friend Auntie let me borrow it, let me have it. I'm not really sure. So pretty huge there. As you can see, we're on the milestone in Lost Island where T7 or 7th troops unlock. We in 8 days we'll be able to get level 40 geckos and everything. So this is like pretty far away. We just all have to, and when the time ends, the influence of your alliance has been ranked top 4. So we've reached rank of number 2. So I guess that's cool. But it's an 8-day timer for those that are curious. The March situation is kind of interesting. So I have a level 9 Rove Beetle. So my main team's there. And then my second best team is here. I know it's a little bit backwards, but you know, it is what it is. And then my third team is kind of rocking this right here. And my fourth team is rocking this. I'll probably swap this level 8 Scorpion and this level 9 Rove Beetle, or sorry, this level 9 Longhorn. I've really seen that the purple 9-star is better than the 8 orange insect now that I've had to play with both of them. So that's why my 9-star is here. So I'll probably swap the 9-star Longhorn. I actually don't know why it's over here. So those are my marches. They're all fully maxed. 12 ants. Yes, I own 4 or all 3 masters maxed. As you can see, I don't play this account as much. I'm at 88 out of 121 nodes. I wish I could be more active, but I can't find the time, or it doesn't fit in the way it should. I need to figure out a way to get all these nodes. So I am at 88 out of 200, so 121 out of 200. I do want to try and complete all the Lost Island tests in order to be able to get 114 orange eggs, which we've had 2 Hornet events since we've joined the Lost Island so far. So I've actually gotten an additional 4 eggs from that. So I have the potential of having 118 eggs. So a very good chance of hatching at least 4 from the 3, especially if they do one more Hornet event. That'd be pretty cool. My focus on evolution wise is T10 shooters. I can't convince myself that T10 Guardians is the first one to T10. And I'm T10 carrier on my main, so I thought T10 shooter would be pretty cool. It also is the master that I have 2-starred, right? So if Chicory Master would have been 2-starred, I would have chosen T10 carrier, but Reap Master's 2-star, so I chose T10 shooter. The evos here are insane. Auntie did an insane job before he gave me the account. Yes, this is one of his farms. Just imagine what his main looks like. The dude's insane. He's a really good guy. I'm blessed to be able to use this account. And huge shout out to Center for Ants, because I'm blessed to be inside of this alliance. I don't have the most social interactions, and they still are super helpful, super kind, super polite. So really huge shout out to Center for Ants for allowing me to be here, and hopefully I can continue to tag along even after this event is ended, just so I can be with people that are really cool. Other than that, this account is free to play. Well, this account is ultralight spend, I guess. I spend $1 a week on it because my brain would freak out if I didn't get 9th chest every day, except for build day. So I definitely spend $1 every week in order to ensure I get that. I can't imagine not getting 9th chest. My brain would lose it. Other than that, the buildings here are basically maxed. I have like a healing pool over here. I have some insect nests, right? But other than that, like even my mutation floor is maxed, so I'm not really finding a lot of hope for that to work out. And then the question that I'm sure everyone's curious about is what the genetics look like. The genetics are nothing special, you guys. Again, this is like an alt account, a farm account. Before me, they're all 4-star, huge, insane to me that a farm account is like this. The genetics here are 5-star, 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 and then 1 4-star. I will, of course, be focusing on shooter attack now that I've gotten the account. And then germs are 5s and 4s, all 4s, right? And then fungus is level 3 here. So, but I can do some proliferations. I guess I just missed it on Monday. So yeah, that's where the account is. It's insane to me. I can't believe that this is the account that I was blessed to get. And I can't believe the alliance that I was blessed to be a part of, or am a part of. I really hope I get to stick around after the event, but if not, I totally understand. Again, huge shout out to Auntie and huge shout out for Center of Ants for allowing me to be a part of this. And honestly, the season migration, you guys have been insane for helping out and giving knowledge the first few days when I still had no idea what I was doing. So thanks for helping me put out all the information to everyone. All right, you guys, and this is the NayaCupcake account. She is officially back. Officially, I just quadruple checked with her. If you guys can't tell, she kind of thinks Devil Flower's cute, so I think that kind of got her back into the game. You know what I'm saying? Pretty blessed to have someone in my life that doesn't look at me like I'm crazy every time I hop on this game and help people out and talk on Discord and stay up until 2 a.m. to do a attack on an alliance or on a fortress or something. So her Devil Flower is 9-star. The insect is insane. She's working on her 3rd 9-star now. She has enough to make an 8-star and a 6-star in the end. So over the next couple of insect CAs, she doesn't want to just waste all the insects. So over the next couple of insect CAs, she'll get there. And then, in case anyone was curious just how insane she is, or how blessed I am, however you want to view it, here's that Lathy Sniffer that, in my opinion, is insane. Best special ant for shooters right now. Special ant shooters to be determined, but Lathy Sniffer is insane. I don't know if you guys have gone up against it in the mines and duels, but it is putting out some crazy damage to those people that have already maxed it. And yes, she does have a skill 6. You guys can do the math. I put that out on my Discord, how much that costs. You guys do the math. But she is back, and that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to care about what you care about. We are spending the same on the account for 3 of them. Going all 3. So that way she can keep up with T10s or catch back up, whatever, stay up with T10s. Again, we use the account to go pretty far into secondary combat, so it is lacking a little bit behind the account, right? 13%, but it'll be fine. She'll finish Focus Fire today, and then she'll be working on Advanced Shooter Ant Mutation and then Hidden Weakness. So she's not that far behind, and she's doing insane work here. And then the mutations are all basically free to play, guys. Not really any money spent on mutations. We haven't really talked about it. I don't know if she's going to be willing to. So in my mind, I'd like to get her to max purples with some sort of realistic spending habit, but we'll see where life takes us, right? She does not have the star up material to level it up. She's missing some minor cells. And then genetics genes are here. You can see she has a focus on, of course, shooter ant attack. And those are those are max level for genes. And then germs are the same way, right? A little bit behind here. Again, we have to wait for the dual store to open here. And then fungus is here, plenty of ability to proliferate, so hopefully get to level 7 or 8 next build day. Yeah, so that's her mutations. Those are her marches, her evolutions. Her evolutions overall are pretty great. Everything non-creature remained is of course maxed out. except for in secondary combat. She has a couple, right? These things don't take creature remains. This doesn't take creature remains. And then her creature remain ones are pretty far down the line. So she has all the way up to 10% if it's all full shooters. She only runs one mixed march at this time. She's probably going to pick up a crab for the third insect or fourth insect. And she does have one mixed march. So once this gets to 9-star or crab gets to 9-star, she'll have that for her Mimicry Master lineup. Her bullet ant is not typically in this spot before I get a bunch of DMs in the thing. It's just right now with what we're doing, it doesn't really matter. So she's just sending out max troops in order for max durability hits. So anyways, you guys, those are the 3 accounts. We're going to go ahead and draw the 4,500 subscriber giveaway. Again, thank you guys so much. I know I was super inactive the last few days, and you guys still showed love. We broke 4,900 subscribers. Blowing my mind, you guys. So much love and support. Server 500 to server 600 looks like they're going to be joining the Last Island. 500 to 501 to 550 are going to be starting next week, or their registration period already opened, and then looks like 551 to 600 is going to be open next week. So that's kind of insane, you guys. Hopefully you guys can kind of pick up with the momentum, help those people out as they hop into the Discord, help them out. Yeah. Now, before we do the 4,500 subscriber giveaway, I would like to talk about my Discord momentarily. All right, you guys. So this is my Discord. It is going insane, you guys. If we look at how many people we have in the Discord, it's just over 3,000, I believe. So that's insane to me. We are growing every day. We got questions. So for Lost Island, for the people joining, we have community built guides. And we have, I moderate those, right? So only questions are allowed inside of Lost Island stuff. But we have community built guides, Lost Island questions. We have like a general community that's not all about ants. We have some small game stuff here. Then we have like a pretty in-depth specific community guide. And huge shout out to my moderating core. They're all a part of the nerd herd. They're all super smart and they're all super helpful. And then huge shout out to Trina. She's a Patreon, but her DMs are blowing up with how helpful she's being inside of my Discord. I don't know what I did to get someone like that. I thought it was my job to help my Patreons. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for all the love and support there. And it's not just with them. There's also people inside the Discord that are growing and changing, right? So we have the professor that built his guide. We have people that are sharing typed up like active guides so that way other people can copy and paste if watching a video is not possible or not your thing, right? We have people sharing all of their shooter costs, right? So, and then guardian costs and carrier costs, and all of the data is getting collected inside of this Discord, right? So if that's something that's interesting to you, please feel free to come in. You can either help out or you can message someone, see what they got. We have costs for almost everything. We even have all of the stat increases for genetics, or we're just about done there. So the Discord has a bunch of information. On that note, there is something I want to show you about that. So I will be releasing this probably tomorrow morning after this video's been out for a little bit, so that way people can see it, or maybe I'll release it right after the video. This is not made by me. It's made by the Federation, or put together by the Federation, the R5 of the Federation. He made some insane data. You can select like all of your ants. You can select like your skills. You can select everything and understand where they all go. You can kind of like figure out ranges. It's just like a way to interact with the game in order to understand where it's at and why those special ants are where they need to go. It is pretty intensive. If you understand some aspects of Excel, it shouldn't be that intense, but it's just like a showing of what the data can be in order to, or what the community can do data collection wise, and what they're willing to do in order to help out the community. He didn't have to share this with us. He could have kept it in his own alliance, but he did. And this is a lot of coding. This is a lot of figuring it out. It's got all the pictures and stuff like that. So huge shout out to Federation for having an R5 that's willing to do this, and huge shout out for sharing it to us. It really means a lot that you guys are willing to share knowledge like this, and I think it kind of shows the type of community that we're starting to build here, you guys. On the note of community, you guys, I had a player in my DMs talking to me about Minx and how she is free to play, and she is super excited about being free to play Queen 25, but males only come out for the first person, and that's typically pay to win. And no hate on pay to win. I was the first person on my server for Queen 25. I still have that male in my Discord, just like little proud moment, right? But I think it is important to acknowledge the accomplishments of my community. So I can't do this for everyone, but if you have someone in your Discord, or if you have someone in your community that did something incredible, right? Like got T10s, or got T9s free to play, or did their maximum damage on Groundhog, feel free to try and submit that. I'll create a channel in my Discord of like community submissions for show off. So that way we can try and, like, at the end of every video, maybe give like a little bit of credit where credit is due, and some recognition to someone that's doing something cool. The Minx is the Ares as free to play inside of their alliance. Super energetic, has helped their alliance strategize, watches my videos apparently a lot, and uses that data to try and plan and organize things for their guild or alliance. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the Minx, and I wanted to start something new so that way people can like try and get the recognition that they deserve. All right, you guys, and then you know how we do what we do, and we do it over here. We are going to go ahead and draw out the 4,500 subscriber giveaway. Go ahead, right click copy, and then inside of our YouTube random comment picker, we are going to right click paste. Filter duplicate users. You only get one chance to enter. Include replied comments, and then filter comments based off of specific text. Again, I'm not leaving it inside of this anymore. It was a user-based recommendation to not leave it in here. So we're going to go ahead and go down here, and the code word was hatching. So we're going to go ahead and copy someone else's hatching, and then right click paste so you guys can see how it is. Get YouTube comments, 50 unique comments. Wow, you guys, that's been out for 4 days and we're at 50 unique comments. That is insane, you guys. Thank you guys for all the user engagement and being willing to talk about how you feel about the Lost Island hatching. Congratulations, David. What do you get from hatching 600 eggs, though? Is this some kind of milestone? Or David, 600 eggs, in case you are watching this and still curious, 600 eggs is the maximum amount you can hatch. It's not that it's a milestone, it's just the maximum you can. So if you want to try and ensure that you get every chance to hatch a Lost Island special ant, you need to purchase up to 600 eggs, right? Which is that 586 number that we came up with that slowly gets reduced through events that they do. So again, congratulations, David. Remember, you must have been a YouTube subscriber prior to me pulling the name. If you are not, and I find out, you will be unable to redeem your prize. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. It is insane to me that I can have a video out for 4 days and get 50 comments with a code word. All right, you guys, huge shout out to my Patreon making this possible. Hopefully you guys have noticed over the last about week or so, my audio has hopefully been better. The audio system, again, is capable because of the Patreon and what they do for me and what they do for the community. I'm already looking into the next thing to improve my setup. So I am so happy and thankful for all of the blessings that you guys give me. I am so thankful for the Discord community keeping me motivated, keeping me going. It was really nice this weekend to come on and feel like I could help somewhere instead of feeling helpless. So thank you guys so much for the Discord community, the YouTube community, the small communities I'm forming on Twitter and on Reddit. It feels really good to be able to help so many people. So thank you for allowing me to do that. Until next time, y'all, you can catch me in the YouTube comments. I try to respond, or you can find me on Discord. I'm the #1 talker there. I am trying to be as engaging as possible. Or worst case scenario, you can catch me on server 260 or server 7. Until next time, y'all, stay humble, stay happy, stay hungry. Bye, y'all.